I want to help Black creators who feel like they can't just start, like the fear is too loud, like they need to fix themselves first. Let me tell you what's really going on. Fear doesn't just show up loud and obvious. It sneaks in quietly, dressed up as logic or even productivity. I've compiled a list of things that people say that are actually fear-based, and this is what it sounds like. You're not ready yet. Let's just plan a little more. You have too much going on right now. No one's watching anyway. You need to be more consistent before you show up. What if you embarrass yourself? You should wait until it's perfect. All of these excuses trigger harmful patterns like perfectionism because if it's perfect, then maybe it will be safe. Or patterns like procrastination. It's not that you're lazy, it's because that you're trying to avoid the discomfort of actually being seen or judged. Are you an over-researcher? More than likely doing that because you don't feel ready, and the more research you can do, eventually maybe that'll make you feel ready. And even burnout. I would attribute burnout to this fear as well, because instead of doing what actually matters, you're just doing a lot. All of those are fear. Not truth, not intuition, not self-sabotage, just fear whispering lies to you that kind of sound like common sense. This is why it's super important that we control what our mind is focusing in on. You see, your mind will follow whatever we put our attention on. So if you focus on fear, your nervous system prepares for danger, even when it's not there. Also, what you focus on isn't neutral. It shapes what you do, how you show up, what happens, how you feel, everything. I fully believe that focus is a mixture of two things, emotion and attention. So if you're putting your focus on negative things, you're going to have a negative reaction to that because our emotions spark actions, and those actions show up as anxiety, depression, perfectionism, procrastination, aka fear. But we can change that. One thing you could do is choose your thoughts. Make sure that you're hyper aware of what you're thinking and why you're thinking it. It makes no sense to focus on things we don't want, because I'm telling you right now, if you do, those things will show up in your life. And your nervous system will react as if they're really happening. By the way, this is a Hanayama brain teaser, Zelda inspired. This is one way that I keep my brain occupied when I'm at focused on things that I want to do in life. But the other thing is do it scared. Sometimes you need to do things scared. I started my coaching business terrified for the longest time, not knowing exactly what to do, or if people were going to believe the things that I were saying, or that I needed to be a professional, or I needed to be an expert. All of these things I was telling myself, they were all fear-based. Once I let go of those fears and understood that I might not know everything, but I am a damn good learner. I love researching, I love looking up things to make sure that I am clear on the message that I'm trying to provide people. Plus also, I'm in a spot that people would dream to be at. So rather than gatekeeping this knowledge that I've been holding on for so long, I'm sharing it with my fellow Black creators because I need to see you make more content. We need to take over our persona in this world. And I think we can do that by making more content. Sometimes I still do things scared, but where I put my focus on what I want, not the fear, that shift is everything. And that's exactly what I help my clients do inside Clear and Create. We clear their fear, shift the focus, and start moving again. If that sounds like what you need, message me. Drop a comment below that says, I'm ready, and we can get this journey started. And that's it. Hopefully you recognize some of the patterns that you've been stuck in and you see it for what it is, fear. And you gotta remember, fear isn't a message, it's a reaction. And we have full control over how we react to it. Take care, and as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.